Well, I'm very, very honored to be here, and I'm very impressed that this many people would give up Monday Night Football. That is a really cool deal. I assume it must be like a really bad game tonight. Although, our church, we're in Menlo Park, and so the 49ers are like the big deal, and that apparently was quite painful. I missed that game because I was driving out here to be with all of you. But I'm honored to be here. I do love to live in the same area. I love Northern California. I think Northern California is the coolest area in the world to live, like just fabulous. And love to follow what's going on at Bayside. And I get to kind of do that from a distance and cheer you guys all on from a distance. And I'll listen to Ray every once in a while on the radio. I just think he's an unbelievable communicator. What a great, rousing bit of applause that was for Ray. I wish he could be here to feel that love. No, and you guys are just doing such great, innovative, high-energy things. And so it's a privilege to get to kind of watch that, pray for it, learn from it, cheer it on, and now to be with you for this chunk of time right here. And I actually want to talk about love, and I want to talk about tables. A lot of you down here are gathered around tables. Some of you are in the timeout chairs back there. I don't know how that happened that you didn't get to be around the table. I feel kind of bad about that. But when I think about love, I think about a table. That's what I think about. I grew up in Rockford, Illinois. It's a Swedish town. And my dad actually grew up in a covenant church. I don't know if you all knew this, but Bayside is a covenant church. And my family goes way, way, way back with covenant people. They were originally kind of Scandinavian folks, and Rockford was real Swedish. It's not a real expressive people. Swedes are not real demonstrative people. We tend not to be real verbal people. We're not extroverted people. There's an old saying in Rockford, you can always tell a Swedish extrovert because he looks at your shoes while he's talking to you. Which is very good Swedish humor. If this was Rockford, people would laugh a lot at that. So, but I'll come home at night sometimes, and I married a California girl. Nancy's from Whittier, California originally. And she will ask me how my day went, and I'll say to her, I used up all my words. I have no more words left. And she doesn't understand that because she never uses up all her words. She is an inexhaustible supply of words. She's like the Niagara Falls of words. But what Swedes always do have is a table. For my people, the primary love language was coffee and food around a table. And it was none of this like half-calf, double phone, triple shot peppermint latte stuff. It was just maybe egg coffee. Egg coffee was kind of the coolest thing, and then food. And if there was a crisis, somebody got sick, somebody got hurt, somebody got married, somebody had a baby, somebody died, everyone would sit around a table. It's just a real kind of core human thing. I have a friend in Menlo who actually is Swedish, and his mom passed away a few years ago, and their family's in Minnesota, so I called him up, and she had just passed away a couple hours earlier, and he and his dad and his brother and his sister and everybody were sitting around a table at a Perkins Pancake House drinking coffee. And I just thought, those are my people. We had a table. And I was thinking, what huge moments of our life we end up just sitting around a table, just what you're doing right now. More memories than I could count that I treasure from growing up are memories from sitting around a table at 227 Brennanwood Terrace, Rockford, Illinois, lingering over food and just talking, just laughing. Sometimes for a long time on warm summer nights. Summer in Rockford was so wonderful, all 3 weeks of it. And remember eating breakfast one time, and my mom had a piece of peanut butter toast, and I smashed it into her face, and we just started creaming each other with peanut butter toast and laughing until we cried. That's actually a picture on our back patio of extended family. That's my sister on the near right-hand corner, and that's me way back in the back with long hair. That was in the 70s, and that's my dad, and my brother Bart with an afro next to him. Elfie and Delphi sitting next to my brother Bart, two of my great aunts. Just sitting around a table. Dietrich Bonhoeffer writes about how Christian table fellowship ought to be joyful. This is from his little book, Life Together. He says, people should not eat the bread of sorrows, rather, eat thy bread with joy. It's from Ecclesiastes 9:7. God cannot endure that unfestive, mirthless attitude of ours in which we eat our bread in sorrow with pretentious, busy haste. Isn't that great? Or with shame. Through our daily meals, He is calling us to rejoice, to keep holiday in the midst of our working day. And I wonder if that happens around the table at your house. My sister and I always used to do the dishes. I had a sister and then my brother, 5 years younger than us, but it was just my sister and I that did the dishes because my mom loved our little brother more than she loved my sister and I.